Good morning and welcome to my morning routine. So this morning I'm going to walk you through one of my smoothies. So today, my tried and true, I love my NutriBullet. There's a lot of different kind that you can use. I just prefer NutriBullet because of its simplicity. And so here's my cup. So those are the parts that I'll need for my NutriBullet. Real clean and easy. So my first ingredient, I'll use a organic spinach, and I generally like to buy fresh organic spinach. Sometimes I will also freeze it. It kind of helps with me having to add ice at the end, so I'll start building from the bottom with my green leafy, and today that is a spinach. Then we'll move on to add some berries. So I'm going to use strawberries. Again, I buy them fresh. I will clean them and often cut them and then freeze them so that I don't have to add ice at the end. Again, same thing with blueberries. Clean them, freeze them, and then I'll add them as I'm building. The next ingredient that I generally like to add is pineapple. Again, I'll buy a whole pineapple, cut it up, and I'll freeze them into chunks because I usually like to add like 3 little chunks, maybe like an inch or so big into the smoothie because it kind of offsets some of the bitterness that sometimes the greens might have, especially when I use something like kale. The next ingredient is banana, and the bananas that I use in my smoothie, I also freeze them as well, again helping with not having to add ice at the end, so that helps with that. The next ingredient I'll add is chia seeds, and it comes with a scoop. I generally don't use a whole scoop when I put it in there because chia seeds have a tendency to expand, and so I'm not trying to do that as much, but I'll use about a half a scoop. And I'll also add about a teaspoon of raw shelled hemp seeds. I love these as well. You know, they kind of give you a little extra energy here and there. Then I'll kind of begin to build with, I'll add a teaspoon of local grown honey, and I prefer local grown honey because I believe that it helps with allergies in a local area. Then I also like to use organic unsweetened almond milk. I frequently will use the vanilla flavor. I don't generally use the sweetened kind. It's just calories that I don't prefer to have to take in. Then lastly, I will use water. This real water concentrate to it to kind of help with the water quality. So I'm going to put those pieces together. You see everything that's here. And I'll see you in a minute. So here we have it, a fresh, nutritious smoothie to start off the day. Delicious.